Welcome guys, it's Vapid Chaos, and today we are doing the top 10 creepy pastas. And this is just a picture I put up. This ain't in one of my top 10, but I've just brought on this picture. So let's get into the first one. So first I'll click and then we'll go. So, Squidward's suicide. I know it's meant to be together, but right. So Squidward's suicide is scary because it has these photos of these dead children with their guts and stuff ripped out and when their eyes are popped. Obviously a link in the description. I'm going to read the whole story. I'm not going to say the whole story and spoil it all, but it also has Squidward crying for a while, and then he keeps on crying and eventually has hyper-realistic eyes. And if you wonder what hyper-realistic eyes are, it's those red eyes in the photo we got there, as you can see it. And then, as you can see, this is the part when he watches the viewer. In one part he watches the viewer, and that's the part. As you can see, you can see a bit of blood coming from his eyes, not loads. So that's why this one is scary. So it's really disturbing. So if you want to read it at your own risk, of course. So let's go to the next one. Oh, just click that one. Awesome. Smile Dog. Obviously this ain't the actual photo because the actual photo of Smile Dog was out years ago. The actual photo of Smile Dog came out about 2 years after the internet was invented, so you can't find the real photo. This is just a remake of it. So the Smile Dog story starts off this girl that was on the internet. Can't remember her name now, but she sees this photo and then it haunts her in the dreams and asks her to spread the word. But she spread the photo, show people the image. But she's kept quiet for 15 years, and then she meets this guy, and then she shows in the photo, and then she ends up committing suicide because of this photo. It's a really creepy story. I'll try and link all of these stories so you can read them all. So yeah, let's get next one. Oh man, Jeff the Killer. Now I've read this story a lot of times, and a lot of people have done this story on YouTube. You can find this everywhere on YouTube. This story is about a boy called Jeff and his mother. They live in this neighbourhood somewhere, and these new people move in, and this new people move in, and I think this new person has a son, and the son keeps on bullying Jeff and his brother called Lou, and then Jeff just gets this feeling and he batters him, and then they get revenge and stuff like that. So links in the description. I'm going to read the story. What's the next one? Next story. Oh yeah, Dead Bart. This is a lost episode of The Simpsons. It's an episode when Bart dies. The episode's about Simpsons going on his plane trip, and Bart, mischief as usually is, breaks a window and then he gets sucked out of the plane and falls to his death. And this is meant to be the photo of Dead Bart, but it's not really. It's from another episode called Brother from the Same Planet. It does look like Bart and it's actually Homer. So there's a bit of information for you. That's actually Homer. So all of you are probably thinking that's Bart now. It's really Homer. I can't believe that's Homer. It really says Bart. That's meant to be a photo from the episode, but now that I've told you, it ain't. So there ain't actually. Some people have got remakes of the episode, but no one's got a real copy of the episodes. If it is real, no one would have the copy anyway. And if you go on the wiki, it says it's fake and it was made by a fan. But how the hell could a fan walk into Fox and make an episode? So I'm trying to figure out. So yeah, we'll go on the next one out. Alrighty, my favourite TV show, which has a lost episode, when this episode is meant to have really poor quality and someone's meant to found a bit in it, like 30 minutes of the episode, but it's in mediocre quality and you can't even tell this is Bubble D sitting on the bed. This episode is meant to be really disturbing and stuff. I can't remember the story of it, but link will be in the description for all these, so if you want to read it, go ahead at your own risk, as I say. Right, next one. The Rake. Now the Rake is meant to be this like alien type thing, but that doesn't really look like an alien, but it's meant to be this alien type thing that's been around for years, and then this person, then she's in her house and this Rake comes in and kills her son and her father, and then she's just waiting to die, and then I think the Rake comes back to kill her. So read that story if you want to. That's the Rake. So that's the Rake, but if you're wondering what that thing is, that's the Rake. It doesn't really look like an alien, it looks more like I don't know. It looks like an animal, doesn't look like an alien, but it's meant to be an alien. Suicide Mouse. Now this is meant to be a lost episode of Mickey Mouse. A really, really old one from the first ever series I made. Have you ever seen the episode where Mickey Mouse on the steamboat? It's meant to be from that series. It's meant to be an episode that is really weird, just shows Mickey Mouse walking for the whole episode, and at one point his face is meant to fall apart, and then at the end it shows a photo of his face. I recommend you go read this one. It's meant to make you cause suicide. I don't think it actually happened. Same as Lavender Town. I say same for Lavender Town. If you listen, I saw him in a die, or cause suicide, and I doubt it. So go read it. Someone's actually got a video of it too, so I'll go and look at the video of it. Oh man, I played this game, Sonic.exe. Oh, this is a really scary game. It's going to be a scary version of Sonic. This guy, a Sonic fan, is playing Sonic Unleashed on his PS3, and his mate sends him a message and says he can't play this game anymore, Sonic's after him and all that stuff. And then he plays the game, and then this cutscene comes up at the start of Sonic. As you can see, Sega's turned to 666, which is a devil number. Sonic has a bit like hyper realistic eyes which are bleeding, same as kind of Squidward. I want me to link it to another story. And story's meant to be Sonic is like some type of animal, is meant to kill Knuckles, Tails and Eggman, which is actually true because I have played the remake of the game. So it's also a remake of the game. I'll try and put that in the link too. So all these will be on the description. So you can also download the real game if you want to play it. Play at your own risk, of course. It is a bit scary. Alright, Slenderman. Obviously Slenderman is made up, if you didn't know. Some guys made up for some scary thing for Halloween, and someone wrote the story and it became really popular, did Slenderman. Everyone did read Slenderman story and stuff, so go read that. Pokemon Black. Now this is meant to be a really scary version of Pokemon. You're meant to have this ghost which you can't get. It's meant to be from Lavender Town, and when you use this ghost on people, you can use this ghost has a move called Curse. If you use Curse, it like kills people, and then at the end of the game you go to their tombstone and you get to see them all dead, and you also get to fight the ghost at the end, and then the only move you can use is struggle, so he ends up cursing you, and then you lose your saves and everything, so you're practically dead as all the people you've killed. So it's a really weird game. I'll try and find a link for that too. So yeah, those are the top 10 creepiest pastas. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.